Uh-oh, save. Gotta tell me, looks like we're gonna have first blood here. They're gonna find Whisper on the Pudge. The disruption's there, along with the disposed Shackle holding GPK in place. But this Pudge, I think he's gonna be dead. Or is he? Well, Shallowgrave actually saving him for now, but the last right click flies through. Save gets the kill. First blood here for Whisper. I think there have been times where Heroic have picked up this off-lane Pudge, where I think it would rather belong to the safe lane, as up top Miero taking a bit of damage, but so is Yuma. Yuma, in fact, taking a ton of damage here thanks to the Shadow Demon. There's a disruption coming through. KJ trying to find a kill onto Miero. Nice heal coming in from KJ. Yuma's going to be alive with the help of that wand as well, but save with the last right click will find the kill. KJ gets the return kill here. No point in the poison touch, so it looks like Miero's not going to be dying. Oh! There's the Shadow Wave. King Jungles getting himself 2 kills. Actually, the last one being split up. Quick stroll back to the base. While up top, Yuma looking to finish up the treads, and the Falcon Blade is down bottom. Okay, they do find the SM. It's probably the shackle into the hook here for Whisper. God tell me, that's the problem about this tree, and he really doesn't do all that much against the Pudge. But if Whisper... Skirtich is going to come back for round number 2. Up top. Once again, a lot of action here in the early game. Shallowgrave will keep Yuma alive as Miero is probably going to fall here. No, wait a second, he's in the trees. Miero will eventually take out to the poison touch of King Jungles. As safe, 10 stick charges on him. He wants to try and fight this. He wants to try and find Yuma. KJ under the tower, dying to the right clicks as Save will get himself 2 kills. That is huge for the Shadow Demon. Lots of XP going his way. Pudge, so expect to see him build perhaps a pipe, maybe a Crimson Guard. Feel like the pipe is probably better, but Safe has rotated to the mid lane. Still level 5 on GPK. Tai Long with very little mana and no wand. He's just gonna die to the rotation of these 2 supports. Theolikor comes in trying to be the hero for the moment, but gets out. No mana on the Ember to enable Whisper to maybe throw out some hooks. He is going to be going directly for the Axe. No Blink Dagger first item is up top. Shackles out onto Save as Theolikor rotates up top. And the Shadow Demon will fall. Yuma, does he want to go for more here? No, GPK is here on the Ember. And Yuma has half HP. KJ is coming through. He's got the Shadow Wave plus the Shallow Grave. He can keep the Gyro alive if need be. The chain's coming out. There is the Grave. Tai Long also showing up. And they will be able to find the Marks. The Ember also going to fall as Yuma gets his level 6. Does he have call down? He's going to drop it. Kataomi trying to find this kill. He will eventually get it, but he will lose his life for this here as Tai Long even manages to take down the SF, survives with a sliver of HP. Eventually the Treant will fall too. Who did the Wisdom Shrine go to? It all went the way of Heroic. Big wins for Heroic here in the early game. Amounts of damage. There is a Spirit Vessel, however, available onto GPK to help out with killing the Pudge. Disruptions come in. There's a Searing Change as well. But once again, Theolikor is there for the rune. And this time, Whisper TP's in as well. The Shackle into the hook is perfect. They're going to leave the Tree for dead. As Heroic going to get themselves a kill. BETBOOM. We'll see who they prioritize here. The Gyrocopter could get spotted. Save actually right-clicks it, so Yuma now knows he does have a TP, but he's not TPing out just yet because backup is coming. You're right, they've got multiple members, but there's Miero with a 2-man rebound as Kiritich is going to come in as well. Nice overgrowth, allowing Kiritich to pile up those raises as Yuma now alone on an island. The Requiem's going to come in, take care of that. Heroic get nada out of this fight up top. Everyone alive on the side of BETBOOM. There you go, he's now got it done on the Razor. And another smoke out here from the side of BETBOOM. Who are they going to run it into? The Dazzle and the Razor once again. A 2-man rebound available here from Miero. He does get it off. Shadowgrave keeping Tai Long alive. He's holding on to the mech and the wand for now. Will pop it towards the end of the Shadowgrave with the extra heal amp. But thanks to the shield rune, GPK does not give a fuck. He's going forward until the Hex comes in. And now Miero might be a bit overextended. They do dispose Tai Long on the Razor and they get the kill. But GPK is going to have to be a bit careful here as Remnants to get back. Will pop another one. Ensure his safety. 2 for mid lane though. Oh, Tai Long, he just TP'd in here once again. He does have the Guardian Grease to dispel the Vessel if needed, but he's holding on to it. The rebound will catch him out. There is the Shallow Grave coming through. Spirit Vessel as well, laid out a fawn in. Grease does get popped. He's alive under the cover of his tier 2. As the Treant Overgrowth's gonna come in, lands onto 4 along with the Requiem. Everyone on Heroic is speared. There's the follow-up stun from the Marcy. Kiritich going in, getting himself a double kill, and BETBOOM running over the side of Heroic as the chat wheel comes in. Everyone trash talking the side of Heroic. got time to play a long-ass game of Dota. Smokes out by Heroic. They realize they're going to have to respond to this. Now, BETBOOM can choose to back up, but they're going to go in instead. They're going to go straight on to Tylon. There's the Shadow Blade keeping the Razor alive. Greaves unavailable. There's the Wand, but again, the healing being reduced by the Spirit Vessel. GPK is going to find that kill. Kiritich still holding on to the Requiem, and he still has the Aegis. 2.5 minutes in. Heroic. Gyro has like 180. That's him barely doing any damage. As Kiritich spots out Theolikor. Theolikor, quick hex, but he's just dead. GPK TP's in, and that's going to be the kill going the way of the SF. Shadowblade done here for Kiritich. 20 seconds remaining on the Aegis still. Kataomi trying to scout here. It's not a very fun experience. As, King Jungles, he blinks in, places the Observer Wall, and they find Kataomi, who blinked in to try and punish that, but he might end up losing his life here. Homing Missile with the Shackle to the Serpent Ward will take care of the Treant. And the rest of BETBOOM just backing off. Well, maybe Whisper on the punch, but he's gonna have to get a whole lot fatter before that happens. And damage rune here for Kiritich. They're gonna spot out Whisper. Whisper quick with BKB. There's the Hex coming out from Theolikor, but being silenced up by the Marcy. There's a nice hook by the Whisper onto GPK, but GPK is tanky. Remember, he has the Mage Slayer. The Requiem's gonna be dropped, and BETBOOM struggling to kill a singular support here. Do not forget, Yuma still has the Rapier. Razor alive and Theolikor's bought back, and that is BETBOOM blowing a significant chunk of their damage. No more Unleash, no more Requiem. They do have the Overgrowth as the Treant gets hooked in. Whisper sets up another kill. Yuma finds it. Oh, they spot out the SF. That's a huge kill. If they can find the Shadow Fiend, they could potentially come back in this game. Kiritich pops the BKB though, but is it enough to survive against the Rapier? For now it is. The Satanic's leading him back up, but there's a Static Link starting to come through, taking away some of his damage. Whisper here in some trouble. He does a buyback as ready if need be, and they do have the SF. Take him down. The damage is enough from Yuma as he pops the BKB, but there's the Overgrowth. He needs a Satanic. He needs it. Desperately, he's not going to get it. Rapier hits the deck. BETBOOM. They've got the Rapier, and that just might be game. Mirror's the one to pick it up. Unleash coming back off cooldown in a bit, and they can probably take this throne. 2 dead on Heroic. They've got buybacks, but Shadow Shaman does not. Miero popping his BKB as the buybacks start to come through. Just wants to disengage here on the Marcy. Kataomi does have a 4-star at the ready. BB, but the hook by Whisper once again dragging back the Marcy. Kataomi, you had a 4-star the entire time. You could have saved Miero, but now he's gonna die, and that 4-star still hasn't been used. Well, he did use it on himself, but what good is that? He's just a lonely tree. Miero trying to run away. He will be fine. Thankfully, seems like BETBOOM, yeah, they will just say GG because their throne was being hit by the Mega Creeps. Oh, that's a bit rough. Okay, he gets a sharp block out onto the Shaman. Drinking buddies out here from Yuma. Level 2 double edge picked up by Miero to try and take down this Gyro, and they have the damage. They will find Yuma. KJ, fortunately, he didn't have Snowball, so he couldn't save his ally. Down bottom, though, 1-for-1 exchange. The Largo drops, but he does get cut down before he does, although, I think... Tylon getting in some damage onto GPK. TP coming in from the Shaman. Tylon is slowed to a crawl. Slight of fist drop just to kill off the creep wave, but the Wild Axe is flying through. It's a lot of damage. Tylon's just dead. GPK gets that kill. If an overextension from the Ember. GPK buying out the belt of strength. Oh, Whisper. Nice disruption of the rebound thanks to the catchy lick, but the damage still a bit much coming out from this IO Marcy. Look at the right clicks piling up, and Whisper will fall. Did get that kill earlier, but it seems like Yuma since then has controlled the wave rather well. Mid lane though, Roar is out onto the Ember, controlled up by the Shaman, but Yuma TPing in as well on the Gyro. They will find GPK off the back of that homing missile. Region Rune down bottom, spotted by Kataomi. Just gonna give it over to save. Trying to close in on the Arcane. And Whisper, he doesn't have the wind lace in his inventory, so didn't have the extra move speed to get away from the Marcy. Kiritich gets the kill. So just 1 for 1 on the Wisdom Shrine. The Ember does rotate in. Tai Long doesn't have the chains anymore. He popped a bit preemptively, but the Bramble Maze will connect on the Centaur. Caught by 2 Bramble Mazes. Okay, that's a recipe for disaster. They will find the kill. Tai Long assisted by the Ancient Prowler Shaman, but down bottom they get Whisper as well, so it's really a 1 for 1 exchange. And now, with the help of the Unleash, it's Kataomi who steals the last hit off for the tower. Kiritich will find Whisper again. Whisper. There's been a punching bag here for the side of BETBOOM. Relocate into the mid lane. And those are the aggressive moves we are talking about. It's going to be Theolic Core falling on the Dark Willow. Or is he? Well, saved. Blood Grenade. Nope. GPK gets the kill with the Axis. Got down. We're going to take Kiritich back out. Here, Yuma. Spotted out. Save. Probably going to call for the Stampede here. There's the Stampede. They're going to find the Gyro, take him out. No chance for Yuma to survive. Smokes out from the side of Heroic. They want to take a fight here. There is still a relocate available, but they have stuns. Kataomi is holding on to that relocate for now, but there's a 2-man fear coming up with Theolic Core with the Terrorize. Heroic will strike back. GPK though, Aghanim Scepter, he's got it. Time to start banging the bongo. Yuma caught by the shackle. Axes upon him, and with the Serpent Mods, looks like the Shadowcopter might fall. Double right clicks. No, he kept alive by the Lotus. I don't know where it came from. Looks like he had it in his inventory. And looks like GPK will be able to clean up Tai Long as well. That is 3 kills overall, I believe, here for BETBOOM. Well, no, just 2. They didn't get the Gyro, so 2 for 2. Even on Heroic's best move, BETBOOM draw even. GPK done with a blink. Have damage rune as well. Might just go here for KJ. It was in the trees, but no. KJ able to back off. Oh, GPK up on the high ground and just spots out Theolic Core. Just 2 right clicks are enough. Along with the Roar. Serpent was not dropped by save. Oh, I hear a Shackle though. It's out onto the Tusk. Stampede was popped. They will find KJ. Okay, buddy boy. As down bottom, they do find the Dark Girl. She wasn't actually in the Shadow Realm. It was just a visual bug. They do get that kill. Mid lane, Tai Long, spots out the arrow. There are the chains. Stampede's not ready. Pipe is here. But the Centaur just stands his ground. In fact, now with the relocate, they're going to Stampede back into the side of Heroic. Try and take this fight. Kiritich. As the BKB still holding on to it for now. No Unleash at the ready just yet. Holding on to the BKB still. As the Shadow Shaman has been isolated, they will be able to find save here. Bit of an awkward move coming out from BETBOOM. They did buy back on the Dark Willow though, so Heroic are going to make a move, or at least disengage as 5. GPK though, he goes in, finds the Roar out onto the Ember. Stop's going to be there from the Centaur. Perfect chain stuns as they take down the Tai Long Snowland. Well, that's what I'd say again on the Shaman who drops the Serpent Ward, but yeah, no help is coming. BKB done for Yuma. Oh, I hear a hoop stomp. It is out onto the Ember here. Call down as well. The silence coming in from the Marcy Axe. Kiritich does have the BKB. Not popping it for now, still holding on to it. Now pops the BKB as the Roar was out onto Yuma. They turn their attention towards the Ember Spirit again, but Kiritich dropping low. Kiritich falling low. He needs to be healed. There's the heats coming in from Kataomi. As Kiritich tries to run away, he no longer has the Unleash. Heroic will lose one. Miero looking to go back in, though he wants to find Whisper. There's a buyback coming in from Tai Long. The animal or the Snow Leopard is here to take revenge. And he finds Shifu. Wonder who the fuck Shifu is on BETBOOM. GPK though, just getting run over. Oh! The reload save from Kataomi. GPK will live to see another day. Respond. threatening to take away Roshan before he switches homes. Holding on to the Unleash. There's the Bramble Mace. Call down as well to provide some vision. They will see that the Unleash is popped. The Dynam's going to go in. It's a nice two-man chains. Terrorize coming out as well. As BKB was held. GPK looking for the backline, but the snowball save is there. The Tusk managed to save an ally. Kiritich will still get the Aegis, however, and now Heroic are in deep waters. Yuma popping his BKB. Will expire. GPK going to be left alone, left for dead. They do find one, but it's 1-for-1 so far. They've found the Dark Willow here for the Beastmaster. But the Eye will tip the scales as Heroic take a successful fight, but it does cost them the Aegis. Kiritich has got it now, and BETBOOM can just look to reset, wait for their Io and Beastmaster to come back up. Long charging forward, spots out Kiritich. Kiritich does not have the BKB, but he does have the rebound. Gets away. Save was there, thanks to Save. With the Hex, they will take away the first life. Oh, that's a nice soup stomp by Miero, controlling up the two cores, the Ember and the Largo. Save with the pipe trying to shackle onto the Ember. The Hex comes out at the very end and they get the kill. Kiritich has the Unleash and now slowly but surely beating up the side of Heroic, punishing their insolence as they overextend. Yuma, I mean, he is just going to be left for dead here. The Io keeping the Shaman alive. Yuma's trying to get away, but he's just dead. That's going to be 4 dead for the side of Heroic as they get a bit too eager. Tips out over to Save. BETBOOM, there's another smoke coming on the courier for KJ. KJ, though, doesn't have it yet. Actually, he doesn't even have the smoke yet, and they're going to find the Ember to start things off. They've got the Shackles as well coming out from the Ember. Sorry, yeah, coming out from the Shaman. Control the Ember. That's Stylon dead for 70 seconds and no buyback. Drop the Serpent Wards. Trying to get the Aegis Whisper. Still standing on the front line. Dropping the Fog Stomp. Terrorize being pumped big. There's Theolakor. There's actually Miera going in. Stopping Theolakor. But Whisper, he wanted. He got the Aegis. He picks up the Chaser as well. What an absolute gangster, this man. Miero now popping the card. Trying to run away. He will get the Dark Willow before they get out, but Heroic, such a huge win for them getting that Aegis. Oh, wait a second, Miero, it's a nice two-man. Who stopped? The Ember's going to be found. The Ember's dead. 70 seconds, no Ember Spirit. Yuma going to be caught down as well on the Gyro. They might not have the Aegis, excuse me, but they've got a huge pair of cojones. And BETBOOM, they fight right back into Heroic. Aegis or not, they don't give a damn. And that will probably be the end of the game here, as it's 4 dead, only 2 have buybacks. And Yuma's gone for 60. I mean, now the TFO's trivial work. Banner place as well. These creeps are not going to be dying. As Yuma drops the Flak Cannon. Okay, there's the card coming in from Miero. Saves us Marcy's life. GPK looking to go in for the initiation, but he's been blocked off by the shards in an awkward position. Actually pulled out by Whisper. Still has the BKB at the ready. GPK holding on to it. What? Okay. Doesn't pop the BKB, I guess. His choice, his BKB. Who am I to say anything? As they will. She's still ready here for Whisper. GPK is going to jump in. There is a snowball buying some time, but the snowball save wasn't there. The Eon is going to come through now. KJ in a bit of an awkward position here. Throws out the wall response, slowed by the Shiva's guarding attacks. We were in the back line. They found Kiritich. Oh, wait a second. No, they haven't. Kiritich is still alive. He's actually in the card hitting the throne. Never mind. The Marcy was alive, focusing on winning the game. And BETBOOM, they take the Series 2 against Heroic.